morning. I'm Sandy Bodmer-Turner. I'm a member of the task force, the MBTA task force. I'm a at-large member, a community representative, and I'm here today to introduce you to one of the 4 community housing overlay districts, the Beach to C Street district. Let's go to the map. The Beach to C Street Community Housing Overlay District is the smallest of the 4 overlay districts. It comprises about 5.2 acres. It's the only one of the districts that is actually downtown. It's nearest to the train station. And most importantly, for this piece of the video, it is composed of 2 sub-districts. The Beach Street sub-district, which is shown in red here, and the C Street sub-district, which is shown in green. Each sub-district has its own set of rules that are consistent with the character of the neighborhood. So the district begins here. This is the northwest corner of the district, begins here at 4 Beach Street. And as we proceed down Summer Street, the uses shift from commercial to a mixed-use project that has commercial uses, mortgage company, a florist, a great little cafe, and up on top, residential units. And as we walk past the cafe, we come to the entrance to a project that has 39 residential units. So let's walk up Summer Street to the place where this sub-district ends and the C Street sub-district begins. It begins here at the National Grid substation and goes up along Summer to C and beyond C. The district then picks up here and we go all the way down to Tappan. This is 34 Tappan, the end of the C Street subdistrict, and actually the end of the whole Beach C Street subdistrict. These buildings are warehouses originally used for grain storage and more recently used for storage for Valentine movers, a commercial use. So this is the set of dimensional tables for the 2 different districts. The Beach Street district, which is all in the general district, and the C Street subdistrict, which is in both the A and the general district. But right now I want to talk about 2 very important ways that the bylaw controls the size of any development. Well, the 2 ways are there is a lot size requirement and there is a maximum number of units per lot. In the Beach Street subdistrict, which is in the general district, the options that a property owner has now under our current zoning is to keep the property the same, or to make new or expand the existing commercial uses, or to subdivide the property into 3 lots and build 3 2-family buildings. That's what could happen there now, and those are all by right. With the new bylaw, there are 2 additional options. One, to add multifamily residential buildings with up to 10 units, or to add mixed-use buildings like the buildings at 1012 Summer with commercial space on the first floor and up to 10 units of residential. How do we get to that number? Well, we use that minimum lot size requirement we were talking about earlier. And that approach is used to constraining new building in every overlay district. Let's take a quick look and see how it works here. So it's a lot size limit, essentially. 8 Beach is 21,000 plus square feet. The minimum lot size needed per unit is 2,000 square feet. You divide 2,000 into 21 and you get 10, and you round down and you get the 10 units. In the C Street district, we used another rule to control project size, a flat fixed cap on the number of units, regardless of the lot size. So let's go back to 34 Tappan. It is the 3rd largest lot in the whole district at 18,700 some odd square feet. How the fixed cap limit works is very simple. The C Street subdistrict has a cap of 4 units. The maximum number of units that can be built on 34 Tappan is 4, and that's it, regardless of its larger size. Okay, so we're back here at the Laughing Gull Cafe, and I'm looking across the street at the bank, the grocery store, the pharmacy. All those uses will continue. They are not in the Community Housing Overlay District, as are all the restaurants and shops on the west side of Beach Street, because we wanted to be sure to preserve, exactly as they are now, the existing commercial uses and protect the vitality of our town center. So what will happen because of this new zoning? Well, it's impossible for anyone to predict, but we do know two things for sure. One is that should any development happen, it will be constrained by both minimum lot size requirements and per unit caps. So it will be consistent with the scale of what's happened in the town over time. Second thing we know for sure is that current property owners will have one additional option. And if they choose to exercise that option, they may create some options for living for other people in town who would like a smaller place to live. So that's the story. I'm glad you tuned into this. Thank you for tuning in. That's an overview of this community housing overlay district between in the Beach and C Street area. There's plenty more information about the MBTA zoning, maps, the proposed bylaw, the state law, and answers to frequently asked questions that have come up in the 1.5 years that we've been working on trying to figure out how to comply with the state's requirements while doing what's good for the